Do you feel this too? Then maybe you've already awakened. Ram Dass teaches. The screen is calm, perhaps soft ambient music is playing, or just silence. The voice is gentle, unhurried, and full of warmth. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome. Just be here, just for this one moment. Let everything else just soften. Let the noise of the day, the lists, the worries, let them fade into the background. You are invited into a space, right now, this very moment. Do you feel this too? This quiet ache, this deep unspoken longing for something true. It's not a longing for a new thing or a new accomplishment. It's a longing to come home. We spend so much of our lives building an identity, a story, a fortress around this me. We become this person, this son, this daughter, this worker, this parent, this success, this failure, and we polish this fortress. We defend it, and then life happens. There are moments when life seems to shatter us. A loss, a sudden change, a deep disappointment, a moment where the floor falls out from under us. It feels like we are breaking apart. It feels like we are being destroyed. But perhaps we are not being broken. Perhaps we are just being freed from all the things we are not. The spiritual journey, you see, it is not about becoming something more. It's not about adding new layers. It is a journey of unbecoming. It's about the gentle, compassionate release of all the layers of me, so that the I, the real I, can finally breathe. The I that is here right now watching these words. The I that is hearing this sound. The I that has always been here, underneath all the noise. The silent witness. Who are you really? When all the titles are gone, when all the roles are put away for the night, when the story of your past and the anxiety for your future just pause for one single second. Who is it that remains? This is the journey. It is not a journey across the world to a distant monastery. It is a journey of about 12 inches, from the busy, calculating, judging mind, down into the vast, open and unconditional space of the heart. This feeling of longing, it isn't a problem to be solved. It is a call, a sacred invitation. It's the universe whispering, come back, come home, be here, now. This now is not just a moment in time. It is not a tick of the clock. It is the only place life ever happens. It is the only place you are ever real. Everything else is just a memory or a projection, ghosts. So, let's take a breath together, not a special breath, just the next one. Feel the air enter your body, feel it nourish you, this gift of life. And as you exhale, let go. Let go of the last 5 minutes. Let go of the next 5 minutes. Just arrive. Here. This is presence. It's not complicated. It's not for special people. It's just this. The feeling of the chair beneath you. The quality of the light in the room. The sound of your own quiet breathing. This is the doorway. If you feel this call, if you are tired of the noise and ready to listen, to finally listen to the silence, if you are ready to stop trying and just be, comment presence below, not as a task, but as a gentle affirmation, a recognition to yourself that you are ready to remember who you really are. So, we arrive here, in this present moment. And what do we find? What do we meet? Usually, we meet a lot of noise, a voice, a narrator. Am I doing this right? I wonder what's for dinner. I shouldn't have said that yesterday. I need to be better. I need to be more spiritual. Am I present enough? Ah, that voice. We all have it. We call it the ego, the me, the storyteller. And for so long we have been taught to fight it, to silence it, to destroy it, to transcend it. We make the ego our enemy. But what if we tried something different? What if, for just a moment, we stopped fighting it? What if we just watched it with compassion, with curiosity, like watching a child who is scared and is making a lot of noise. The ego is not bad, it is not evil, it is not you. It is a mechanism, a beautiful, intricate, and ultimately temporary survival suit. It's the story we created to navigate this physical world. I am this, I am not that, I like this, I fear that. This is my story. It's a collection of memories, beliefs, and defenses. The ego tries to control the world. It tries to manage every moment, every outcome, because it lives in a constant low-grade fear. What is its biggest fear? Disappearing. It fears that if it lets go, if it stops managing and planning and worrying and judging, that you will cease to exist. But you won't. You won't. The part of you that is watching the ego, the part of you that is aware of the thoughts, that part is not afraid. That part is eternal. Think of it this way. The ego is like a wave in the ocean. The wave rises up, full of importance. Look at me. I am a wave. I am moving. I am powerful. I am separate from all the other waves. It's so busy being a wave that it forgets something absolutely crucial. It is the ocean. Its very substance, its wetness, its waveness is the ocean. When the wave crashes on the shore, does it die? Does it fail? Or does it just return to what it always was? Does it just merge back into the totality of the one? You are not the wave. You are the ocean, the thoughts, the fears, the me story. These are just ripples on the surface. They are patterns of energy. They are not who you are. Who are you when the thought calms? When you stop identifying with the story of me, what is left? We don't need to kill the ego. That is just more violence. We just need to stop believing its every word. We can treat it with love. When the mind starts to worry, you can just notice it. Ah, there's the worrier. Hello, old friend. Thank you for trying to protect me. I see you, but I'm safe right now. When you observe the ego with this vast, spacious love, something magical happens. It softens, it relaxes, it stops being the dictator in your head, and it becomes just a small part of the vast landscape. It dissolves back into the vastness that contains it. All the things the ego is searching for, security, love, significance, a feeling of being whole. It's searching for them out there, in possessions, in people, in achievements. But all of those things are already in here. They are not things to get. They are states to be realized. You are already whole. You are already safe. You are already love. You just forgot. And this whole beautiful journey is just the process of remembering. This remembering, it isn't an act of the mind. You cannot think your way into enlightenment. You cannot achieve presence through sheer force of will. The mind is the tool that divides. It cannot be the tool that unifies. The process is an act of surrender. Ah, surrender. This is a terrifying word for the ego, for the me. It sounds like defeat. It sounds like losing. It sounds like giving up. But in the spiritual path, surrender is the ultimate victory. It's not giving up. It is letting go. It is giving in to what is. What is it that we are holding on to so tightly? Control. We think we are the driver of the car. We are gripping the steering wheel, knuckles white, brows furrowed. We are trying to navigate every turn, avoid every pothole, control the traffic. We are exhausted. What if you are not the driver? What if you are not even the car? What if you are the river and life is just flowing? The river doesn't try to get to the ocean. It just flows. It meets rocks, and it flows around them. It enters deep, dark valleys, and it fills them. It moves onto wide, open plains, and it slows down, meandering, but it never stops being the river. It is in a constant state of surrender to its own nature. This is trust, trusting the flow of life, trusting that the intelligence that guides the stars and breathes the plankton and grows the trees is the exact same intelligence that is breathing you right now. You can trust it. You can relax. What remains when the control disappears? Peace, an incredible, profound peace. When you stop fighting with what is, you find peace. This doesn't mean you become a passive doormat. This is a great misunderstanding. It means you act from a place of clarity, not from a place of fear and resistance. When it rains, you accept that it is raining, so you get an umbrella. You don't stand in the middle of the street shaking your fist at the sky demanding sunshine. That is resistance. That is suffering. Acceptance is the key. Radical, total acceptance of this moment exactly as it is. Not because you love it or because it's perfect or because you approve of it, but simply because it is. And fighting with reality, well, it's a losing battle. You will lose 100% of the time. When you surrender to the isness of life, you stop being a victim of your circumstances. You become a conscious participant in the dance. You are no longer the wave fighting the current of the ocean. You are the ocean, experiencing itself as a wave, vast, free, whole. This is a journey. We are all on it, together. We are all just walking each other home. If this message resonates, not with your mind, but with what is truest in you, if you feel the gentle pull to walk this path of awareness, subscribe and walk with us on this journey of consciousness. It is a deep joy to share this path with you. So what is it? What is it that we find when we let go, when the busy, chattering ego softens, when we surrender to the flow? What is the nature of this ocean that we return to? The answer, in all traditions, in all languages, is love. Now, this is not the love we see in the movies. It is not the possessive, conditional, grasping, I will love you if. It is not a sentimental emotion that comes and goes. It is a state of being. It is the fundamental fabric of the universe. It is the isness of it all. Love is the recognition of unity. It is the space between all things that connects all things. When the mind is quiet, the heart opens. And when the heart opens, it does not see others. When you look with the eyes of the mind, you see a world of separation. You see me and you, us and them, good and bad, right and wrong, inside and outside. The mind divides. It cuts reality into little pieces. But when you look with the heart, when you look with the eyes of love, you don't see separation. You see yourself in different forms. You look at a tree, and you see the life in it is the same life in you. You look at a person you disagree with, and you see their suffering, which is the same as your suffering. You look at a stranger in the street, and you see a fellow soul walking the same complex journey. When you look with the heart, there is no more me and other. There is only the love recognizing itself over and over. Is love something you feel, or is it what you are? You have been told you must find love, that you must earn love. This is the great illusion. You do not get love. You are love. You are a manifestation of love. All the walls you have built, the fear, the judgment, the me story, the defenses, these just cover up the love that you already and have always been. The spiritual journey is not about finding love. It is about removing all the barriers you have built against it. And where does this practice start? It starts with yourself, right here. How do you treat this being, the one you inhabit, the one reading this? Can you look in the mirror, past the story, past the imperfections, and just see the soul that is looking back? Can you offer that soul compassion? Can you forgive yourself for not being perfect? Can you just love the beautiful, messy human being that is you? That is the practice. Be love, not as an action you do, but as a resting place. Rest in the love that you are. From that place, everything you do becomes loving. You are not a wave, desperate for a drop of water. You are the entire ocean in a single drop. And where do we find this love, this presence, this self? In the silence. Not the absence of sound, but the space behind the sound, the space in which the sound appears. Just listen for a moment. Pause. Even now, with all the sounds, there is a space, a stillness, a quiet, deep aliveness. The world is loud. The mind is even louder, and we have become addicted to the noise. We fill every single moment with something: music, podcasts, social media, thoughts, worries, plans, memories. We are, many of us, afraid of the silence, because in the silence, the story gets nervous. The story has nothing to cling to. The ego has no problem to solve. It starts to dissolve. But the silence is the birthplace of everything real. It is the tired canvas upon which all of life is painted. The thoughts, the sounds, the feelings, the world. It all appears in this vast, silent space, and it all disappears back into this space. But the space itself, the awareness, it never changes. It is always here. It is the witness. It is you. Silence is not empty. It is full. It is full of potential. It is full of peace. It is full of you, the real you. Silence is not the absence of sound. It is the home from which you never left. Just be here for a few moments. Pause. No need to do anything. No need to be anyone. Just be. Pause. The silence is your teacher. It is your friend. It is your true nature. When you are lost, when you are caught in the storm of your mind, come back to the silence. It is always right here, waiting for you. This is awakening. It's not a lightning bolt from the sky. It's not a dramatic event on a mountaintop. It is the simple, quiet, profound recognition of the silence that you are. And so we return. We return to our lives, to our jobs, to our families, to our day-to-day. But we return changed. Not as a new person, but as the same person, seen with new eyes, seen with the eyes of the heart. The journey is not about escaping the world. It is not about floating away on a cloud. It is about being in the world, but no longer of the world. It is about seeing the play, the dance of life, the drama, the comedy, the tragedy, and remembering that you are not the character. You are the consciousness that observes the character with love, with compassion. You are not the story. You are the awareness that holds the story. There is nothing that you need to become. There is nothing you need to fix. There is only a remembering of what you already are. You are whole. You are love. You are here. Now, take this feeling with you, this stillness, this spaciousness, this presence. It is your birthright. And when you get lost, and you will, because we are human, when the mind gets loud, and it will, be gentle, be so compassionate with yourself. This is not a test, just notice. Ah, lost again. How fascinating. And then, come back. Come back to the breath. Come back to the silence. Come back to this moment. Thank you for sharing this space. Thank you for your presence. It is a gift. Subscribe, activate the bell, and continue this journey with us. Each meeting is just a reminder to come home. A reminder that the now is all there is, and it is everything. Be here now, be here now, be here now. Namaste.